When you think about the statements in our society like kids will be kids or boys will be boys or words don't hurt you, all those things for generations have really allowed bullying to continue.
We've seen that punitive practices have not worked. It have not been so successful. We're putting too many kids out of the learning environment, period. And if they're not in a supervised learning environment, they're going to get into wrong activity, negative activity, criminal activity, which can also lead from education to incarceration.
Well, there's a national conversation about bullying. There's a national conversation about the school to prison pipeline. We need this conversation to occur together. It can't occur in silos. It can't occur apart.
How do we get young people engaged? How do we prevent these kind of issues that are going on in young people's lives from manifesting themselves in a negative way in a classroom? And what are we doing as a district to really engage young people in the curriculum and making the education relevant for them?
I don't think there's just one solution. I think we have to do a lot of things at the same time to try to minimize that problem. And events like this, I think, are a positive step toward that.
Events like these help build community involvement and trying to reteach people how to deal with bullying, how to deal with kids in general who are having issues.
We've brought the community together in Tucson to talk about restoring value in each other as opposed to taking value away, to talk about looking at our youth as the future and how do we shape that future positively as opposed to looking at our youth without future.
What am I going to do differently to move this work forward, to make the schools better for our kids? That's how we make change.
This is a first step in a tradition that we want to start, we want to continue, we want to move forward in our community to have a conversation, have dialogues, but more importantly to listen.
Really, it's all about a committed engagement with the community about what is changing in discipline in schools. What is the district going to do with this information to help inform our discipline policies?
We're still a public school system built around our communities.
We'll continue to fold them in as we do training and to fold them in as we communicate and educate about this important topic.
I think this is bold and I think it's brilliant, and the fact that community is coming together to address this issue, and that's really how we solve bullying, is at a level across the board.